All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first one we're going to talk about Tesla price cuts, quote, are working as demand increases. So of course, we'll take a look at the inventory that is actually out there. We will see what types of vehicles are actually available. And spoiler alert, Tesla Model Y inventory is starting to decrease lower and lower. So we'll take a look at that, plus a variety of different topics. And there's actually a good amount of news that actually came out. We just got sent a leaked photo of potentially the interior of a Cybertruck. So we'll get to it. But before we get into that, let's usually run this intro. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit the subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there that has links to all the best credit unions and banks. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We've got Lyndon, Castro, Kenneth, Chamila, Bobby. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for checking out the Patreon. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. But let us take a look at this. So if we take a look at right here, if you didn't see this from Market Watch, Tesla price cuts are working as demand increases. Analyst says, you can see right here, Tesla's price versus volume will be a key stock debate, analyst says. And so if you take a look at this, I mean, it's not rocket science, right? When you decrease the price of Tesla vehicles, or if you decrease the price of any sort of vehicle, people are going to be buying it a lot more. And so this article goes into a little bit how the price of the vehicle could have gone down a little bit, as little as $100, and that can affect the amount of vehicles that are actually sold out there. And taking a look at it right now, the Tesla Model Y is really the one vehicle that Tesla has that is really spiked up a lot in terms of volume and orders and production, I guess. And you can see right here, taking a look at inventory charts, because I was taking a look at this earlier today. Inventory for the Tesla Model Y is starting to dip lower and lower. Right now on the page, we only have 123 brand new Tesla Model Ys for sale. This was hovering, for some reason, this was hovering at 200 to 220 brand new Tesla Model Ys in stock. But as we close out the month, as we close out May, it seems right now there are only 123 brand new Tesla Model Ys available for sale. And on top of it, I mean, price cuts certainly sparked some demand, but on the flip side of that is that the $70,500 federal tax credit. I bet that also had an effect in causing a lot of this stir crazy to try and purchase Tesla Model Ys as well. And so I know a lot of you out there have Tesla Model Y orders in the queue, or are waiting for delivery for your Tesla Model Y. And so probably tomorrow, or maybe even Friday, because there's going to be a giveaway on Friday, or tomorrow on Friday, we will probably make an updated video on EDD hacks and estimated delivery hacks, and how to try and bump up your order. Because if you are looking to try and take delivery ASAP, most of you probably have some sort of delivery date within May or June or even July, as it says right here on the page. So I bet a bunch of you out there are looking to try and take delivery ASAP. But let's take a look at this. So cars are elastic goods. Chris Finale at Evercore ISI said in his note on Tuesday, it is generally thought that a reduction as little as $100 in incentives can move U.S. car sales seasonally adjusted annual rate by about 100,000 vehicles. And that's pretty interesting, because each quarter this year, Tesla is expected to sell around 400,000 vehicles. And so, and we could see potentially more price increases for the Tesla Model Y, and also a lot of price decreases for the other vehicles out there. So I mean, at the end of the day, it makes sense. If you decrease price on a vehicle that already has so much brand value and brand equity, people want it, then people are going to see that more people are interested in purchasing the vehicle. I've certainly seen an uptick. I don't know about you all, but I've certainly seen an uptick in questions and people joining the Patreon and scheduling a call with me in terms of the type of questions they ask. They ask me about how to actually get financing based on first-time buyers, or maybe even people that don't have the best type of credit. And so these new prices, these prices in the low 40s or even the low 30s or high 30s, that's definitely sparking more interest and demand, because more people are certainly starting to think that they can afford or purchase the vehicle, because as it gets to lower prices, which then sparks more demand and more purchases at the end of the day. So I mean, I think Tesla has hit on the nail on the head. They need to figure out this affordability complex, and so that's why I really feel like the Tesla Model 3 in the near future is either going to have more incentives, more price discounts, or a subsidized interest rate for people to buy so that they can afford it on a month-to-month basis. I mean, the lease right now payment is already down to $399 a month, but of course this is not a lease that I recommend at all, because you cannot buy this vehicle at the end of the lease. But $399 a month with the amount down is not a bad deal at the end of it. It almost pays for itself depending on certain markets where you're at and if you drive a lot and spend a lot on gas. But on the loan side, it's still a 5.59% APR. So certainly on the high end, you can definitely beat that and do better by checking out the Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to the ultimate buying guide with all the credit unions and banks out there better than this rate. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And if you're out there on the fence, if you've not placed an order yet, or if you've not found an inventory vehicle in the queue that you can put your name on it, please consider using our referral link down below in the description as well. If you click the referral link, it's down below in the description. If you click it open and then go to an inventory vehicle, you will be able to be attached to the referral, and then you can get anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 Tesla credits, which you can then use for free supercharging, Tesla swag. Really, free supercharging is the best benefit, because then you can use that and save yourself from the 40 to 50 cents or whatever the per kilowatt cents it is to charge up your vehicle, because supercharging is not cheap at the end of the day. It can be anywhere from $20, $30 each time you want to fill up. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description is a Patreon link where you can support the channel. So definitely check it out if you're interested.